This video is a bunch of heavy equipment dirt work that we just did this spring, followed up with a small concrete pour. For the most part, I'm going to let you just watch the footage because it's fun to watch these machines work, but I want to make a couple of points right off the bat. The concrete that's being torn out here was placed in the 1950s by a man who was working as hard as he possibly could to secure the American dream for his family, and he did it. But money was scarce, and we can see the proof of that in his concrete as we tear it out today. As you watch this stuff come out, you're going to notice it's not very thick, and the thickness is not even. You're going to notice that it is severely weathered, and most importantly, there is no reinforcing in it. No rebar, no mesh, nothing at all, and so it breaks apart easily. Now this is not a criticism, because his concrete did its job for 70 years, and it's certain that he, his son, and his son's family got his money's worth out of the deal. But this concrete was all used up, as you can see, and it makes a great demonstration of the value of three things. First, site prep, and by that I mean a uniform, compacted, flat subgrade and adequate thickness. Maybe you can see how thin this stuff was in some places. Well, those thin places are where it failed first, and it broke apart so easily where there was just not enough depth. In fact, it was always already broken at the sudden changes in thickness. Second, reinforcing. Concrete has terrific compressive strength. It gets really hard, for sure, but it's got very, very little tensile strength. What I mean by that is it will pull apart relatively easily. Think of it like ceramic tile. So if you want concrete to be strong and not just hard, it has to be reinforced with something that will add tensile strength. The third thing is surface maintenance. Periodically, maybe every couple of years, concrete needs to be cleaned and resealed. Now there are about 1 million choices out there for sealers, so do your own due diligence and put something on your flat work to help it shed the water and the corrosive elements like salts or fuels that it has to deal with. This is doubly true if you're in cold climates where freeze-thaw is a big deal. If you're thinking about getting some concrete work done, you better think long and hard about whether or not it's worthwhile to invest a little more up front in thickness, in the rebar or remesh that is used, and in the subgrade preparation and compaction, and enjoy a lot more for decades into the future. And come to think of it, that's probably something we all ought to be concentrating on, whether we're getting ready to pour concrete or not. Thanks for watching, Essential Craftsman, and keep up the good work.